Have you ever wondered what the universe is truly made of? We often think of it as a giant collection of things, stars, planets, you, me. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it? What if reality isn't a collection of objects, but a continuous, unstoppable process? An independent researcher named Boko has proposed a radical new idea called the Boko A cycle, and it might just change how you see everything. At its Earth. The theorem is beautifully simple. It says that all of existence is just a constant dance between two states. State A, which is pure unrealized potential, and state B, which is a realized physical structure. Think of it like this. A cloud of gas and dust floating in space is state A. It has the potential to become something, but it's not a thing yet. Then gravity pulls it together, and voila, a star is born. That star is state B, a stable, organized structure. But the cycle doesn't stop there. This is where it gets really interesting. Every structure, every single state B, is destined to break down and create new potential. That star will burn for billions of years. But eventually, it will explode in a supernova. From our perspective, that looks like destruction. But in the AB cycle, it's not an end. It's the star returning to state A, scattering its heavy elements across the cosmos. Those elements are the raw materials, the new potential that will one day form new stars, new planets, and maybe even life. It's a cosmic rhythm, from potential to structure, and from structure back to new potential. A tuba, then B, back to a... This isn't just about stars. Look at a simple pine cone. A tall, strong pine tree is a structure, a perfect example of state. B, it produces cones filled with seeds. Those seeds are unrealized potential state A. When the cone falls and decomposes, it's not just rotting away. It's releasing that potential. It's redistributing the seeds so that new trees can grow. The destruction of the cone is actually the engine of creation for the next generation of trees. So, the cycle is everywhere. A star explodes to create new worlds. A pine cone decomposes to create a new forest. Even our own minds seem to follow this pattern. Think about it. Before you have a brilliant idea, your mind is full of disconnected thoughts, feelings, and memories. That's state AAC of cognitive potential. Then, suddenly, a new idea clicks into place. It becomes a structured thought, a concept you can articulate. That's state B. But once you have that thought, it doesn't just sit there. It sparks other ideas, new questions, and opens up new avenues of thinking. Your realized thought creates a whole new landscape of potential. A to B, B back to. This framework also offers a mind-bending reinterpretation of entropy. We're taught to think of entropy as the universe slowly winding down, moving from order to chaos. It sounds kind of depressing, right? But the Ebb cycle flips this on its head. It suggests that what we call disorder or decay is actually the universe releasing trapped potential. When a structure breaks down, it's not just becoming useless chaos, it's becoming the fertile ground for the next wave of creation. Entropy isn't the end of the story. It's the necessary step that allows the next chapter to begin. It's the engine of cosmic renewal. Perhaps the most profound idea in Boko's theory is what it says about time. We experience time as a constant, universal river, flowing forward for everyone and everything at the same rate. But the Ebb cycle proposes something called existent time. In this view, time isn't a universal river. Instead, time is a property that belongs to a structure. It begins when a structure forms when potential becomes reality. A becomes B, and it ends when that structure loses its identity and dissolves back into potential. Think of it like this. When the engine stops, time stops. For a living organism, its existence time is its lifespan. When it DS, its personal clock stops. For a subatomic particle, its existence time is the period before it when it decays. Its time is up. According to this idea, the universe isn't governed by one single clock. It's a symphony of countless, overlapping, asynchronous timelines, each tied to the life cycle of a specific structure. Your time is tied to your existence. A star's time is tied to its existence. They aren't the same. This also explains why time only moves forward. To go back in time would mean perfectly reconstructing a past structure down to the last atom and quantum state. Once a pine cone has decomposed and its seeds have scattered, you can't rewind the process. The identity of that specific cone is gone forever, and so is its unique existence time. Now, this leads to a wild, speculative thought. If time is tied to a structure's identity, could we ever restart it? The theory touches on a sci-fi possibility. If a future technology could one day map and perfectly reconstruct the complete identity of an organism, every atom, every neural connection, every quantum state could theoretically reinitiate that structure. It would be like rebuilding the engine and turning the key again. By recreating the exact state B, you might just restart its existence time. For now, it's pure speculation, a utopian dream, but it highlights the profound link between who we are and the time we experience. So, what holds this cosmic cycle together? What drives potential to become structure? The theory points to forces like gravity. Gravity is the ultimate organizer. It pulls scattered matter together, forging stars and galaxies out of formless clouds. It's the great catalyst of state B on the other side. You have dispersive forces like the energy from a supernova that break structures apart and redistribute their components, creating new potential. The universe exists in this perfect, dynamic balance between forces that build and forces that scatter. The Boko A cycle offers us a powerful new lens through which to view reality. The universe isn't a static, finished piece of architecture. It's a living, breathing process of continuous birth, a perpetual oscillation between what could be and what is. Destruction is never the final word. It's just the transformation that allows the next beautiful, complex structure to emerge. From the formation of galaxies, to the growth of a single cell, to the flash of insight in our own minds, we are all part of this universal rhythm. We are all living expressions of potential made real, destined to one day return to potential, fueling the endless, magnificent cycle of existence. Thanks for watching. If this idea blew your mind, hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.